Hey there, dear Capricorn. This is Jamie Dawn, your professional psychic advisor, and I am bringing to you your Saturn in Capricorn forecast for the next 2.5 years. It is in your home sign, and this should feel right at home, almost like a returning to home. Now remember too that with Saturn in that first house, it may trigger moments of fear. You're going to be challenged with feelings of lack of self-confidence or self-assertion. If you have been working with feeling as if it's sort of that conflict between the beta versus alpha, if you will. Because with Saturn sitting in that first house, there may be challenges in yourself of, I don't want to get hurt, or I don't want to take a risk, or I don't want an argument or conflict that comes up, therefore I'm going to avoid it, or I'm going to become passive aggressive or lash out because I need to control my environment. Because remember that Saturn's tendency on the shadow side is to have fearfulness and restricts that feeling of self-assertion, and it can cause inertia, and it's oftentimes it can cause us on a subconscious level or unconscious level if we let fear take over, where we're not inserting ourselves where we need to. So for you, with Saturn sitting there in that first house, you're going to be asked to step out of your comfort zone every now and again. Take a few risks. Be willing to stay humble and say, I'm going to do something slightly different than I normally do. And as you do that, you'll start to find your strength. You'll start to realize that yes, you really are valuable, and that you do matter, and that the work that you're doing has meaning. The fact that you have breath means you have something of value to give. And what you'll start to see too, as you push against your edges and step outside of that comfort zone, you will start to, what you'll attract to you and you'll start to notice is that others see your vulnerability, your willingness to let life embrace you, and to take a little bit more levity in your approach to whatever shows up. Because what you'll see is that as you step out of your comfort zone and you try on new things, it may not be perfect, it may not feel comfortable, and you'll learn to laugh through that, and others will laugh with you. And in the laughter, you will find great joy. And in that joy, you find a sense of freedom. And in that freedom is where you find your confidence. So the invitation, as Saturn is working you in this first house, in the next 2.5 years, is that you allow yourself to embrace life to its fullest and realize that life is here for you, and that when you can work with it and really move through these ideas of fear, of be careful of the self-effacing, right? Because self-efficacy tends to have a lack of humility with it. It's a passive-aggressive way of saying, no, I'm not going to get involved, where you're going to be creating opportunities, and opportunities are going to come to you to get involved. And so you're going to be asked to push against that fear and say, one step at a time, can I get more involved in life? You've done a lot of clearing. You're going to continue to remove those obstacles that, think of it like Ganesha, you're going to keep moving those obstacles out of your way so that you can emerge into the world stronger, more confident, and more capable than you ever thought possible. All right, my sweet little Capricorns, have a great year. You know where to find me, Jamie at jamiedawn.com. I look forward to connecting with you. Talk soon.